My biggest stress in life is money, like everyone else. How am I supposed to live with only about $500 per week? This was a post I saw on Reddit a few days ago, and I had to talk about this because it is totally relatable. Whether you're a student, a young man or a young woman trying to make ends meet, or you're simply trying to provide for your family, you may also relate to this. Money stress is real, and we definitely have to talk about it. And more importantly, we have to answer the question, how can one overcome money stress? So welcome to Real Talk with Franca, where we discuss real topics using real experience and research insights. Have you ever been money stressed? I mean the kind of stress that keeps you up at night, especially between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. If the answer to the question is yes, then you're definitely not alone. 73% of Americans reported finance as a main stress factor according to a survey done this year. And 52% of families surveyed in Switzerland last year reported being under financial pressure. And if you're currently financially stressed or you've been there before, then you may probably recognize one of the following signs. First, depression. You're depressed. You're pessimistic about your future and every little thing irritates you. Secondly, you avoid checking your mailbox. This was me some time ago. I would literally go for weeks without checking my mailbox because I knew that the next letter in there was another unpaid bill waiting for me. Third, there is the panicking, the anxiety, and the fact that you're unable to sleep at night because you have bills just racing through your mind. Which of these signs can you recognize? Let me know in the comments. An important question is, how can we overcome money stress? Yeah, I'm going to discuss some recommendations based on my own experience and some research I did. First, change your mindset. Instead of saying, I'm really bad with money, start saying, I'm taking control of my financial situation and I'm learning about money. Secondly, trace the root cause of your financial situation. Are you stressed because you do not have a job or you have a job that does not pay so well? If that is the case, then it's time to start looking for a new job or get a side hustle. Another question to ask yourself is, am I spending way above my budget? If that is the case, this brings me to my third recommendation. You have to start tracking all your expenses. Every little coin counts. So this is what you should do before your next paycheck. Know your budget and stick to it. And then you have to differentiate between those mandatory expenses and those unnecessary expenses. Mandatory expenses include your rent, your health insurance, your groceries. Unnecessary expenses include going out to a restaurant to eat. Can you cook at home? Do you really need that new shoe? Do you really need that new bag? Here you have to be honest with yourself. Fourth recommendation, learn how to save. I know. You're probably thinking, how can I save when I'm already under financial pressure? Well, this is why I tell you, saving is not really an amount, but rather a habit you should start cultivating. You want to have the habit of saving so that when the big earnings start coming in, you will know how to manage. Another reason why you should learn how to save is because you want to have something set aside to settle those emergencies in the future. Before you go about borrowing from Peter or John, you want to have something that you can start with. And people will likely ask you, how much do you already have, so that they know what they can add to what you already have. Some people recommend saving about 20% of your monthly budget. But because you're under financial pressure, I would say start with about 5% or 10% or something in between. Final recommendation. Stop avoiding the calls of your creditors. I mean, if you are honest, that is just a temporary fake relief. No one is totally relieved when they know they have unpaid bills. This is what you should do today. Call those creditors and make a payment arrangement with them. Some of them will be happy to receive something little rather than nothing at all. So you should call them today. Now, Real Talker, this brings me to the end of this video, but I want to hear from you. Have you ever been money stressed? Which of these measures have you implemented? And which other measures do you know for someone to overcome money stress? Put all your thoughts in the comments, and thank you for watching. Before you go, please remember, if you're currently facing money stress, you're not alone. Don't stop taking care of yourself because better days are ahead. Please do not forget to like, to subscribe, and to share this video if you found it relatable.